Hey, what's going on, people? It's your boy, Real Money Mo, Real Money Profit, back here, another day on this planet Earth. And I just want to say, before this video starts, I just want to say to all the people that's not standing with me right here, right now, I love y'all, and I appreciate everything y'all did for me. Even if you don't understand me right now or understand why I did the things that I did, just know I love y'all. And this right here, I want this message right here for everyone to change their life, to change. I want when people listen to this message, to really listen to me, because today I'm going to be giving you guys my testimony and how I started believing in Jesus Christ. So without further ado, let's get into it. Hello, my name is Mohik Foster. I am currently 21, about to turn 22 on January 8th. My life has been always up and down. It's always been a roller coaster. I've always made decisions, bad decisions and good decisions, and it's just always been an instant loop of life lessons. As a kid, I always believed in God. I've always believed in God. I didn't always believe in Jesus, but we're gonna get into that a little further. So growing up as a kid, man, I've always been creative. I always had like a vision in my mind where I was just to help people. I don't know, one thing about me that if I'm not certain about one thing is I always been certain of is that I'm here to help people. Because my whole life I've been hurt. I've been bad, like down bad, but it's just something in my soul, and I just believe it's the Holy Spirit that just keeps telling me to get back up, keep fighting, keep grinding. No, I attract a lot of unhealed people in my life, and this is why I'm doing this testimony today, because I feel like I'm here to help people. I feel like I'm here to bring people out the dark. I feel like my purpose here is to come down here to help people believe in Jesus and believe in God and get their hearts right, because no matter what I do in my life and no matter what mistakes I made in my life, my heart has always been pure. I always had pure intentions with anything I ever did. So however you look at me and what I've done and what you've seen on the outside, on your perspective, I want you to change that perspective for me right now, because everything I did out of pure-hearted love. You feel me? I would never intentionally do anything to destroy anything between anyone. I would never do anything intentionally to hurt someone. You feel me? And all my intentions are with pure intentions. Nothing has never been with any wrong intentions. I never had problems with my intentions. You feel me? My intentions have always been good. You feel me? I may not make the best decisions in my life, definitely, but my intentions will always be pure at heart. And I'm saying this right now, God knows. And if you want to go ask God about me, go ask God about me, because God knows more than anyone my heart. If one thing about God knows and Jesus knows, they know your heart, and he'll tell you. So you feel me? You know, if you're not believing the word I'm saying, go speak to a preacher, go speak to someone that you feel comfortable with that knows God, and go ask them about me and my heart and my pure intentions. You feel me? Because I feel like a lot of people don't understand that. So I had to get that off the way right now, that anything I ever did in my life was with pure intention. I've never did anything to harm nobody on purpose. So I just want to get that out the way. My whole life, I've been attracting unhealed people. And I know it's the pattern. Everyone that comes into my life, they either do two things to me. They either teach me a lesson or they hurt me. And that's both. Like, not saying that there's two things, but those are two things. They teach me a lesson and they hurt. Every person that I've attracted in my life so far, I've helped them in the time of their life where I would have to be there for like a placeholder. And this is how I know I'm different. This is how I know I'm a prophet. I know that I just see things differently. I see the world differently from everyone, you feel me? I see it from everyone's point of view. I don't just see it from my point of view. And there's one thing about me, and a lot of people may think, is I'm not selfish. I think about everyone's point of view. I think about everything, how everyone would feel, you feel me? I think about how everyone would feel more than how I would feel, and I can admit that. I feel like I care about everyone feeling more than I do care about myself. And that's a bad thing, but I'll fix it. For me, that's my problems I work on. Everyone got their own problems to work on, but that's my problem I gotta work on. I gotta work on, like, not saying to stop caring about other people and stop being the person you are, but more of just stop focusing so much on other people's feelings that you're not even worried about your own feelings. So, that being said, people that came into my life for the past couple of years has done the two things. They either they hurt me or they give me a lesson. And those are the two things that I've been receiving for the past couple of years. I'll say around high school is when I had my first real relationship. I was with this girl for 1 year, 5 months. Did everything I could in my ability, you know. People was telling me she was cheating on me, telling me she was doing things behind my back. But you know, me being the pure-hearted God I am, you feel me? I just didn't believe it. You feel me? Like, one thing about me is I can't go with rumors. One thing a lot of people need to wake up. You listen to this part right. Rumors, going off of people, no. Assuming only makes an ass out of you and me. For me, assumptions, it's just a strong. Don't let that. Don't let them intrusive thoughts get to you. One thing about me is I have a lot of intrusive thoughts. I have intrusive thoughts right now, but one thing about me is that I would never let them get to me because I know it's the devil. Once you realize who your battle is with, you look at life differently, and I feel like a lot of people feel like I'm different when I just brush it off or I just live with it. No, I live with it. I go through the things I go through. I face my problems. I face my tribulations. Yeah, of course, you feel me? I just handle it a different way because I know who I'm facing it with. I'm not facing it with no regular person. I'm facing it with a person that don't want me to see me go to heaven. I'm facing with a person that doesn't want to see me make it far. You facing it, bro. Think about it, bro. Think about it, bro. Everything I've been through has always been a battle between my mind, between the spirit and the flesh, because the devil wants to bring us down. He knows he doesn't have a way back to heaven. He knows he got banished from heaven. He's the only person that is banished from heaven, and he feels that. Everyone else can be saved but him. Everyone else can be saved, and I'm not trying to don't be petty about it. Don't be like, no, it's not right. I wish he could have a way back in there, but he did this to himself, just like we all make our choices and do the things we do to ourselves. Everything we do has a consequence. For real. Remember that. But let's get back to what I was talking about. So people were telling me she was cheating on me and stuff like that. My bad not to look at their eyes, you feel me? I just gotta be, when I'm telling you, this is coming from the heart. So like, I'm gonna be looking around. I'm observant as fuck, you feel me? One thing about me is that I'm really observant about my surroundings. So, and I'm outside right now, even though I know I'm safe, I'll just always be as observant of your surroundings, because you never know when the enemy is going to attack. But yeah, she was cheating on me. I ain't know. Did I go all ballistic? Did I go assuming that she was cheating on me because people was telling me she was cheating on me? No. Because one thing about me is that I got to see it for myself, bro. And that's another thing about people. I want y'all to really understand and listen to this part, bro. No matter how many people assume that you're doing something, don't let them fool you into, you feel me, going, like, you don't know who is really your friend and who really are not. So when I had friends come up to me telling me, yeah, and they was genuine friends telling me, you feel me, I didn't know at the time. I'm just thinking they just trying to break us up, you feel me? You feel me? It's also good to be stay true to your intuition. If you know something's not right, you feel it in your heart and your soul, you feel it's not right, then go with your intuition. A lot of people have a problem with facing their intuition. Me, I had a problem with that a long time ago. My intuition, I couldn't believe that she would do that to me. But you feel me, now I'm more understanding, and I got my intuition together. I mastered my intuition. I got that. I understand when I feel in these ways the way I be feeling, you feel me? But yeah, more of the story is, around that time, I was in denial. I still have hope, you feel me? I still have faith. One thing about me is I always have faith and hope. And those are two powerful things. If people say don't have hope, have faith, but you need both. Hope things are going to be better, but have faith that they will get better. You feel me? You hope things will get better, but you know they will get better. It's a difference, you feel me? But you still can have your hope, you feel me? Because it's not, don't let no one take away how you feel. You feel me? How you feel will always be how you feel. You feel me? Don't let nobody take that away from you. You feel me? Just because you think this decision is not the best for you at the time, or how other people will feel if you make this decision, or you feel bad because of the decisions you don't. Decisions you make is decisions you make, and that's to benefit you. And it may not benefit everybody, but make sure it's the right decision though. Don't just make decisions just based off your emotion. make decisions based off what you feel and how you go about and what you want in your life. That's what I would say. So, longest relationship, right? 1 year, 5 months. She known me the whole time. I ain't know. I found out on Valentine's Day. So that's big. You know, it's crazy because one thing about me, I'm very loving and genuine and caring. And the devil, he tries a lot to take that away from me. He knows that I'm loving and caring. He knows how loving and caring I can be. He knows how genuine at heart I am. So he will try to take that. So Valentine's Day, I found out she cheated on me. She hurt. She hurt for a while. Changed me drastically. Like, one point in time, I didn't want to love no more. At one point in time, I didn't feel emotions no more. I wasn't even smiling the way I smile now. Like, I'm smiling right now, and I can smile proudly and smile, bro. Yeah, I'm in a bad position right now, and I ain't get to that part yet, but I'm good, bro. Like, I'm good. Like, at heart, I'm good. I just need time to heal more. You feel me? I'm healing. I just need more time to heal. But yeah, found that on Valentine's Day. It's hard for me to love people again. A lot of intrusive thoughts telling me, yo, just stop loving people, stop caring about females. And I did. I stopped caring. I stopped feeling emotion. I stopped feeling things on people because while I'm going through this like breakup with my ex, I'm also dealing with my family problems. I'm also dealing with school. I'm also dealing with people not being there for me, but I'm being there for everyone. A lot of things that I did is for everyone else, not for me. One thing about me is where I kick myself in the face all the time is I don't fucking care about anybody else but me. I mean, I care. One thing I was not like that, but like, I don't care about me. I care about everybody else more than me. That's what I was trying to say. Like, one thing I feel like I care way too much about everyone else, and I don't care about me. And I want that part right there. That shit hurts me the most. That shit gets me kicked up. I kick myself about that a lot. I always care more about everybody else and how they feel more than me. And I learned that a lot recently. So, my bad for cursing during the testament. I don't mean to curse. I don't ever curse, but I feel like I had to get out my chest because, like, I feel like I was messing my words up. And you feel me? Those are the intrusive thoughts. You feel me? Those are things that try to interrupt you. For me, you're gonna try to stop this testimony. You're gonna try to make it seem like I'm self. It's all good, bro. I'm not even worried right now. I'm back on track. And so, let's get back. So yeah, they in love for a long time. Lost all emotion. After that, I feel like that's when I started growing again. It's been, 5 years since I had another relationship. Like, it's been since she broke up with me 16, 17, something like that. It's been a couple years. It's been like 3 or 4 years since the last time I actually been in a real relationship. I had one more relationship after that, and that was recently, but same thing, like, it wasn't going right. And then that's when my intuition came in. I knew it wasn't right in my heart. I knew it was wrong. Everyone was telling me, try to make it work with her. You gotta talk to her. You just know. Your intuition will never do you wrong. It never did me wrong. And I really praise this a lot, yo. Listen to your heart. Listen to your gut feeling, your intuition. That shit is strong. And that shit done got me out of a lot of fucking jams in my life, yo. For real. Like, I look at you in the camera, like, for real. That got me out of a lot of... My intuition is strong. And it's so strong because I have faith. My faith is because God. Because, like I said, I always believe in God. I ain't always believe in Jesus, but I always believe in God. So, your faith and your intuition, two strong things you should have always, no matter what in your life, what happens. Have your faith and your intuition, because those are two things that can save you. Intuition is the Holy Spirit that's in you, trying to talk to you, tell you, warning you. That's your body warning you. That feeling you getting, that's the Holy Spirit talking to you. Yo, don't go this way. Move out this area. Don't do that. That's the Holy Spirit talking to you. You have that in you. You feel like you got a sixth sense. You feel me? That's the Holy Spirit in you. And if you got that in you, you're very strong. You're very strong and very powerful. So yeah, didn't have a real relationship. Recent relationship wasn't the best, and we get to where I'm at now. So let's get to where I started believing in Jesus, okay? Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, it's going to be people that's not hearing me right now when I'm telling this testimony. And like I said before, I love y'all. I wish nothing for the best for y'all, you feel me? Even if y'all want to talk to me, I do want to talk to me, or you won't wait to talk to me. I just wish nothing for the best for y'all. But I had a brother. Still have him. Still talk. Not right now, but I have a brother named Cole. And he had his girl named Lee. And my brother, RT. Me, Cole, RT, we are more than family. More than anyone will ever know. The things that we done been through individually between each other, it's been real. It's been really real. Like, but out of everybody in that group, I feel like us four, like it hit home. It's different. I feel like God got a plan for us, specifically us four. I'm not saying everybody else in the group, God don't got a plan for you. I'm not saying that. Don't look at it like that. I'm saying there's just something about us four. So before I moved back to Jersey, because I was in PA, staying in PA for a little bit before I came back to Jersey, my roommate was so heavily trying to push Jesus on me, push Jesus on me, push Jesus on me, push Jesus on me. I was spiritual. I was a spiritual person before. Like, I'm still spiritual, but I was more into spirituality before I was into the Bible more. I was in spirituality. So at the time, it was just like he was pushing me away from Jesus. He was pushing me away. He was trying to enforce something on me that I didn't want. You feel me? Like, it's not that I didn't want to learn about Jesus. It's just I didn't believe. I didn't believe. I'm not even going. I didn't believe. I didn't believe. I thought Jesus was saying. You feel me? I didn't know. You feel me? I'm still young, bro. I'm only 21, bro. Still growing. Still learning things that I never. You feel me? So I thought Jesus was saying. So I didn't believe. You feel me? For a long time. He was trying to push it on me, and I was listening. See, one thing about me, I always listen. I'm a good listener. Like, people may think I'm not listening because I just be having this fit. No, I'll be listening. I understand, you feel me? I have to understand. Before you could do anything, you have to understand. And that's what a lot of people don't do. A lot of people just want to assume, think, do, react. Understand. That is the one thing that you need to know in life. Just because I may seem like I don't care or I don't understand or I'm just thinking for myself, it's not that. I understand because I don't know how to feel for other people. I know how to feel for myself. And I only know how to feel what's the best for me. That's why I want people, that's why another thing I want people to know. I want to know I only could feel for myself. I can't feel for you. I could be there for you, but I can't feel for you. You get what I mean when I say that. So he was trying to force it on me. And I was trying to listen to it, you feel me? I was trying to get into it. I was trying to change, you feel me? But it just wasn't sticking with me. But I was going through problems with High Five. I was going through problems with my team. I needed someone to talk to. And me and RT was going at it. We was talking. And then I walked down the block to go meet up with Cole. And Lee was sitting there. Listening, writing her music, as she usually do. You feel me? I told her what happened. I told her what I was feeling inside. I told her I didn't feel wanted by the group. I felt like something was telling me in my soul, my intuition. You know what's so crazy about this? Because everything that happened, my intuition was telling me that I wasn't wanted there. And I'm not going to get into that, you feel me? Because that's besides this testimony. This testimony is about me believing in Jesus Christ and trying to get you guys to believe and try to build faith for y'all. Crazy thing about all this is that even though, like, it's hard to explain this, bro. So I went down there, bro. She talked to me. And this is where I started believing it. Because out of all the times I prayed in my life, I've never felt light until she prayed for me. And that's what changed my heart. She didn't try to force it on me. She didn't try to make it like, you feel me? She showed me. And for the first time in my life, I felt Jesus in my life. I felt that. And maybe he's always been in my life, but I'm not saying he wasn't, but I felt it for the first time in my life. I cried because she prayed for me. And I felt more warm than anything in my life, bro. Like, when I'm telling you, I've prayed before and I didn't feel nothing, and she prayed for me and I actually felt something. I felt my heart becoming warm. I felt like someone was there for me. Not just because of her. It wasn't her. It was definitely God and Jesus. That was the first time I prayed in my entire life, and I felt something for real. And I probably didn't notice it before, but that was the first time, like, it really stuck with me. Like, she made me go from crying to feeling like I was I was back to who I was. And I wasn't just her, it was God and Jesus as well, you feel me? And so that day changed me. It changed me a lot. It made me look at life differently. It made me love my Jesus as well. I didn't know that for me because I'm still 21. I'm still growing, still learning about things. It's been 21 years without Jesus. That's a long time, long time. And it doesn't mean I didn't go to church when I was younger. I went to church. I went to church. My head wasn't there though. My head there now. I can say that. My head is there now. But so I started believing it. Started believing it. She showed me the way. She helped me understand. And from that moment, I just started pursuing. I started doing. My whole mindset changed. Everything changed about me. Like, it was like the more and more I was learning, the more and more positive I became. I became peaceful. I was learning things that I never knew. It's so crazy because, like, after figuring that out, bro, I became the most literally peaceful person in my entire, like, all my problems evaporated, all my stress evaporated. Once he came into my life, it was over. Like, I was automatically good, and no one's ever made me feel that way. Not a human being, nothing. No one has ever made me feel that way, where I could just get rid of all my stress, all my pains, I felt that in my soul. I felt when I prayed the first time, I was like, yo, cast all the demons, anxiety, all that. Bro, I had to pray with myself, for me. Even when I wasn't believing it, I was still praying, because I always believed in God. And I prayed in Jesus' name, and I remember just like this. I prayed to cast out all the demons, all anything that is negative in my life, any negative energy, anything that's like latched onto me, any anxiety, depression, all that. You know what happened that day? From that day on, I was peaceful. I was peaceful. No one could move me, no one could make me mad. And the first time in my life, I was living. And that's what made my faith stronger. For anyone that wants to know how my faith is social, that's what my faith is like. You gotta understand, from someone not having Jesus in their life, someone not having all these guys in your life, and then you finally have a God in your life, you feel like someone's there and they're not even there. Bro, the weed used to hug me more than anything. I feel like the weed was, I feel like I was in love with the weed in spirit, because I used to feel like when I was in smoke that the weed was hugging me back. And that's some demonic shit right there, bro. Like, that's not nothing playing with. Like these addictions we got, all these, bro, these idols, bro, or anything over God, bro. You're not supposed to put anything over God. And I felt that, bro. I felt that. I did. But now I never felt better than believing in Jesus and really pursuing Jesus. And the more I pursued him, the more people came around me. More people that actually believed in Jesus came around me, I should say. People, like, I was getting things that I was blessed with sight. You know, it's crazy because I always had sight. I just didn't know. I could see the universe. I could see my 10 steps ahead before it even happens. I just know I see two options. It's like I have the choice to make multiple options. And I'm not saying everyone doesn't have this choice. I'm saying, I just had problem. I was blessed with the power to see things for what it was. I can see through people. I can see people in their full form, demons, all that. And I'm not trying to scare nobody, but this is true, bro. Like, I can see when you're not the God. I can see when you're a demon. I can see people true form, and it might scare people, but I don't care, bro. I don't care what happens, man. What happens about after this testimony to me, because I know, and I know in my heart. And this part right here, I want everybody to listen to. We was not being attacked like this until we wanted to do that covenant prayer. And I need everyone to listen to this, because this is why I feel like we were separated. I feel like my group was separated. It's because me and Lee was trying to start a covenant prayer. And you know what's so crazy about us trying to start that covenant prayer? Because all this started really happening after we discovered about the covenant prayer and we talked about starting it. And then you know what really happened after? I found that the Matrix is a covenant. The people that run this world, and I might get taken out for this, I don't care. As long as you listen to this message and you believe me when I say this. The people that run this world started a covenant over us. They have a covenant over us. That's why they're able to do the things that they do to us without any consequences. Because they have a covenant over us. And everyone needs to understand this. I didn't know how strong a covenant prayer was until I watched the video with Lee. And I was trying to show RT and Co. this warlock. It was a warlock. He explained everything. He broke it down. But he was saying that the covenant prayer is so powerful that it could basically, it took the covenant prayer that the people in the church was doing was so powerful, right? That they had to come, all the witches around Africa had to come to him, not nobody else. He was the only person that could break the covenant. He was the strongest witch of them all, the strongest witch of them all. And he was the only one that could do it. That tells me that a covenant prayer is way stronger. And in the fact that we have a covenant over us as we live each day, that tells to show me that we need you, whoever you start up with yourself. I want to do it by myself, but I want to do it with people too. I don't like, I like praying. I like having my own time with God, but I don't like being alone praying. I don't like when we separated praying. I don't like doing that. Cause I pray alone all the time, but I want someone to be there with me while I do it. And I want to start a covenant with somebody. It doesn't matter who you are. If you want to talk to me, we could call for about an hour every night and pray. I want to start that because that's when it started getting worse. Everything started happening once we discovered the covenant prayer. And then I was just reading them. Doing a lot of research. Doing a lot of research on Instagram. And I was searching things up. And there's a covenant. Search it up. Search up the Rockefeller Covenant. This shit is real. The devil controls all of this. It's just up to you to let him win or not. I don't know when Jesus is coming back. I don't know if he's just waiting for us to get prepared. I don't know if he's waiting for our testimonies to be said, but my testimony is that no matter what, just have your faith and keep growing. Because you never know when it's going to be your last day. You never know when Jesus is going to come back. But I want you to believe. I want you to believe what I was saying, because I wouldn't be telling you this. I don't ever do nothing like this. I would never let you from, I don't do things like this. But I feel like my testimony has to be shared. I feel like what I went through, all the pain and suffering, is for a reason. You know, it's so crazy. You know what's pain and suffering? We always complain about how much pain and suffering we're going through, but who went through the most pain and suffering? Jesus. That nigga, I didn't mean to say nigga, but that nigga right there, different. He went through all the pain and suffering we going through right now, on top of not sinning. I respect him more than anything on this planet. You know how strong you gotta be? I'm strong when I be having intrusive thoughts. I be having thoughts that don't want me to just stop, give up. That's all I hear in my head. Give up. There's no point. Why are you still here? You feel me? Don't listen to them. Focus. Get your brain back together. Get your mind right. Best thing for everyone is to get their mind right. Stop trying to force things with people, or starting to see it with someone else, or try to rely on someone to be dependent on them to get your mind right. The only person that could get your mind right is you, God, and Jesus. That's if you want it. I'm not forcing nobody to listen to me. I'm not saying you have to listen to me, but I feel like this right here is the most powerful thing I ever did in my life. And I feel like whoever hears this testimony right here is going to change their life, because I know it changed my life. And I'm telling you have to believe what I believe. I'm telling you that I know I ain't prayed. I prayed all my life and didn't feel nothing. The day she prayed for me is the day I first felt something. Now I'll never forget that feeling. Because she prayed for me. She didn't have to, but she prayed for me. And we wasn't even like that. We wasn't even close like that to be even feeling it. So that's how I know it wasn't just feelings. It was the prayer. And one thing about prayer that you guys need to understand is strong. Prayer is very strong. You gotta pay attention to your prayers and what you ask for, because God will give it to you, whether you want it or not. And what you do want, God won't give you everything that you do want. I learned that as well. God won't give you everything that you do want, but He'll show you ways. He'll show you ways. But yeah, appreciate y'all for y'all 30 minutes. I ain't expected it to be this long, you feel me? But I love all you guys. I wish nothing for the best for the people that surround me. I hope my testimony can show people that my heart is different from what they think it is. And I do apologize for anything I've done without having pure intentions behind it. But I promise you, I love y'all. Everyone that's not with me here right now. Everyone that doesn't want to see me right now, I love y'all. We all make mistakes, but it's based on if you want to learn from it or grow from it, or hold on to the past and keep grudges. I know where my wrongs are at, but I also know where my heart is at. And for everyone watching this, I promise you, I would never do anything without pure intentions. And I was there for both sides. Whoever's listening to this right now, I was there for both sides. It wasn't for me. It wasn't for no one. I was just there for both. So with that being said, I love y'all. Keep your heads high, kings and queens. You got a mission to complete. Go read the Bible, pray, read some scriptures, find out what fits you. Most importantly, don't let the intrusive thoughts get to you. And most importantly, remember who you are inside. Because the only person you battling right now is you. Remember that. Peace.